What's happening, fight fans? My name is Simon, a competitive boxing coach and trainer, and you are watching Stacksfit. This is my first fight breakdown video featuring the clash between Dmitry Bivol and Canelo Alvarez, the pound for pound king, which just happened last weekend. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I really expected Canelo to win. Thinking back on it though, on paper, Bivol was supposed to win. He's the taller man with great fundamentals, and when you got two good boxers, the bigger man usually wins. This was my argument before in the Callum Smith fight against Canelo, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to use his size to his advantage. Let's start off by talking about Bivol's stance and guard. Long guard, which means his lead hand's out in front, and his feet are very wide apart. Normally, this makes you have slower feet, but Bivol shows that he's got good foot movement and hand-to-foot coordination, so this doesn't appear to be a problem for Bivol. Because of the size difference, his loss of height from having his feet so wide doesn't really matter. Off the long guard, which I mentioned, he's controlling Alvarez with a series of long jabs, feints, stiff arming, which he uses as well to create angles and pivot. I love the way he's using the jab, doubling it up, tripling it up even, constantly moving to the left, so he's never there for Canelo's pot shots. The jab is the easiest punch to throw, as well as being the safest, quickest and the rangiest. As the jab repeatedly shoots out, Canelo needs to defend this, which prevents him from throwing. His guard is very dynamic and he smoothly transitions to a close tight guard whenever Canelo manages to breach that range control. In that tight double guard, it's really hard to smother or clinch, so after tucking up, he catches punches on his forearms and his gloves, and he responds with a counter shot. Usually it's a sharp single punch counter, or he might even throw a flurry of punches. He's got great ring awareness. As soon as his back touches the rope, he covers up and he spins off back to the centre of the ring using lateral movements and pivots, sometimes sticking out a jab to occupy the defence so he can easily exit the centre of the ring. This is much more favourable than the ropes, as your options are less limited and your opponent's easier to attack as they're by the ropes. Bivol uses his height to work his way back to the centre again and again and again. Here we see Canelo almost have some luck getting him on the ropes, but unfortunately he does it again and reclaims the centre. From this new advantageous position, he was able to perform a reversal and attack Canelo against the ropes with flurries of punches. A frustrated Canelo invites Bivol over to join him at the ropes. No thanks, mate. I think I like it here. You come over. Dmitri's very purposeful with his full guard position, walking forward with his hands up, so that when he catches the punches on his gloves and the opponent's finished throwing, he can then let his own shot off again. What's even better is he immediately covers up again, preempting that counter and then catching it to counter the counter. This greatly frustrates Saul, as we can see here. Another cool trick I like is when he switches southpaw to step out of range, then back into orthodox, and he might pop a few jabs off as well. He also does a few cheeky laybacks. He likes to draw the punch in by leaning his head over his front foot and then laying back quickly and then throwing a counter as well. Whenever he had his opponent on the rope, he released controlled aggression, remembering to pause for defense, then resume the attack. Small steps out, controlling with the hands, sometimes even slick head movement, and punching at the same time as moving the head. Really classy stuff. Lovely phase attacks there. Don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of my first video, what breakdown or tutorials should I do next, and any insights you'd like to share. Make sure you click that bell icon too so you don't miss out on any videos I drop.